Hey guys, and welcome to BTV with Shanasia Shanice. So, this week's trending topic is going to be about the big deal, the dirty, the epic wall. I said it, the wall. The major wall, the wall that caused the shutdown, the wall that has this country in shambles, the wall that we all think is going to change the amount of debt we're in and the causing and issues that we're going through. Well, let me tell you something about this wall. Uh, Here's the thing with me. I may be biased. I may be wrong. Some people will agree. Some people will disagree. Some people will make fun of me. Some people won't. Some people will agree. Some people may like what I say. Reality is this. We are all not from here. We are not from here. We did not originate here. We have not been here our whole lives. A lot of us are immigrants. Majority of us are immigrants. Okay, so at the end of the day, the way that I am, the way that I was raised is to respect everybody, every culture, to think for the inside and not for the outside. And I feel like the big issue with America is that we are always chastising someone else. We are quick to downgrade another culture or downgrade someone just because of their skin. Why? I understand that economically we are in some shambles. I understand that there's a lot going on in this country, but to put in that much money, that could pretty much get us out of debt somewhat, or do something with the debt that we supposedly have. To put that into a wall to keep people out, and trust me, Mexicans are so resilient. They'll find a way back in. They sure will. They always will. And I have no problem with it. At the end of the day, you may say that I sound wrong, but we all started from somewhere. We all got here somehow. And I'm not saying that being undocumented is a good thing, but what I'm saying is there are ways to go through this. There are ways to make things right, and this is not the way. We literally had our whole country suffer just a few months ago because the wall was not done. And he did not get the fund for the wall. So, because of that, many people have to suffer. And now that we are going to do the wall, and that's something that he is really not going to give up on, I'm wondering how truly will this help our country? How do we look? There are many things that happen in America. It was built on many things happening here in order for it to be what it is today. And I feel like we often forget that. For example, just think about Texas in itself. I have met so many people that state, oh, they need to go back to where they came from. They need to go back to where. Okay, first of all, Texas was once Mexico, so if anybody needs to leave, it's you. We cannot just sit here and bully people and take what they have. And I hate to say it this way, and please, I may lose some people on this one, but sometimes we can be a bunch of bullies. We take, we take, we take, we take. We didn't originate here. The Native Americans were here before anybody. And there's not many of them to stand and say, hey, I'm here. And no amount of funding that you're giving them, no amount of land that you give them, could have someone overlook what happened to their family and their friends. They were murdered for their land. They were murdered for what they had. And they believed in sharing. They didn't believe in sitting there fighting. We knew what we were doing. And I say we, and as I mean Americans. They knew what they were doing. I'm an African American woman. So yes, I say we. We knew what we were doing when we did it. You knew sending them in climate that they could not survive in would cause many of them to die. Oh, and on top of that, we brought diseases over here so that they could get sick, something that they never had to deal with before. So there are many things that I feel like we can all learn from each other, different cultures. I feel like if we just stood together and we had some type of unity, this world wouldn't be so bad. That's just the way that I think. I'm not everybody, but my brain is on something totally different. I look at people for what they are and not what they look like. And I feel like as a group, as a whole, we all bring forth something phenomenal. We all learn something or take something from another culture and bring it to another. It is amazing how many cultures have so much in common, but people don't see that. And I can't even fathom that racism still exists, but who am I? Thank you for tuning in. BTV with Shanasia Shanice. Please, if you can get a chance, if you like anything that I say, if you even understand me and feel me, please hit that subscribe button and like. I guarantee you I am just a person, just one single person, but my voice counts, just like many other voices count. And if we don't take a stand and if we don't speak up for what we think is right and wrong, you don't stand for anything, you fall for everything.